everybody, my name is Axel and welcome back to Morganite. We're continuing on with Chapter 2. Chapter 2, back to Beach City. Oh boy, author's note. Thanks for all of the positive support on my first chapter. I love you guys. Again, special thanks to Sonic X Kimmy 172 for being awesome. I hope you like this next chapter where plot stuff begins to happen and you get to meet Morganite's new friends. Are they better than Delilah and Holly? Find out. Let's jump to the future. Now. Or the present, I guess. I was in school doing algebra as usual. By this point, I'm 13 and nothing much has changed. My skin is still rosy pink and my hair is still pink. And my eyes are still pink. And I'm still wearing my school uniform. Why haven't you gotten rid of that thing? I'm going to a private school outside of Beach City. I like to hide the gem on my throat though because it made me nervous for other people at school to know I was a gem. I wrapped it up with bandages to make everyone think I had a throat problem. And nobody suspected a thing. Well, until I accidentally pull out my weapon to class, lol. I also had new friends because Delilah went to juvie for beating up a little girl, which I wasn't there for, since I was with the crystal gems at the time. Also, Holly moved away. My new friends' names were Sonia and Doobie. What kind of a name is Doobie? I guess it's not too weird because there's characters named Onion and Sour Cheese. I think that's his name. It's been so long since I've watched Steven Universe. I remember Onion. Is his name? I don't remember. Now that's gonna bother me, but I'm too lazy to look it up. Like, there's some weird names in Steven Universe. That's the point, right? But Doobie. Doobie doo. Doobie was a boy, and he was a joker, but he was nice, even though he was a human. Girl, you used to be... Wait. I just realized something. Her skin is pink. That's not a normal skin color. What is her excuse for her skin color? Okay, putting bandages around your throat, right? It's a little unpractical. Really, she could have just started wearing a scarf. Or like a choker or something. Probably not like a really tight choker, but like something else to cover up the gem on her throat. And not just bandages. That seems a little bit too... I don't know the word I'm looking for. But what about her skin? And her eyes? This is the school she's been going to probably since she started school, right? Like when she was like a little tiny girl. Her teachers and her classmates know what she looks like. Or what she looked like. What is her excuse for her eyes and her skin changing color? Realistically, I think the crystal gems would like just have her not go to school anymore. Be like, no, we're not gonna let that happen because quite frankly, you don't look human anymore. And that's gonna be worrisome for some people. So let's not. So realistically, I don't think she should still be going to school. I think she should have just started completely living with the crystal gems because Pearl, as far as I understand it, has been Steven's teacher. So she could also do the same for Morgan. I'm gonna need you to take a little bit more time to think out your reasoning and explanation behind things. Because this could be a really interesting story. But the thing is, I'm too confused by events that have transpired thus far. I can't enjoy this to the full extent because I'm mostly confused and a little bit annoyed. I don't mind breaking canon at all. That's what fanfiction's for. That's what OCs are for, right? Nobody cares. But I do care if it makes sense. At least try to make it make sense. And he found out about my gem heritage. By heritage? No! By accident. At lunch last year, and also Doobie was just a nickname. His real name was John. He had fluffy hair and purple eyes, and his skin was tan. Sonia knew about me being a gem from the beginning, though, because she'd even met the crystal gems with me one time, which meant that I was closer to Sonia than to Doobie, which made Doobie sad. Sonia was super nice, but she was also really smart and had weird interests like murder. I mean, same, girl. Same. But that came out of nowhere, but same. She had pale skin and light blonde hair and blue eyes and a nice smile, and she was tall. They both still called me by my human name, Morgan. But your name is just Morgan. Why would you even bother changing it? That, and if you fused with Jasper, because I'm assuming that's what happened right now. Like you took, I'm trying to logic how exactly she became a gem again to make this make sense. But the word heritage like implies that like she has ancestors that are gems, right? Or it could just mean she like inherited gem power, but that also doesn't make sense. I'm so confused. None of this makes any sense. I like the concept. I love the concept of like just a normal person just becoming a gem. That could make a dope ass story, but this doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm very confused right now. And why would you even bother changing your name is Morgan? Steven inherited the rose quartz gem and gem. It's been over years now, but and he doesn't go by Rose Quartz, he goes by Steven, because Steven is the name he was given when he was born. Why did Morgan feel the need to change her name? I got way off track with my thoughts. I'm so confused. Like everybody else except for the crystal gems. Anyways, I was at school in algebra with Sonia since Doobie was in the gym at the time. I don't even think I'm saying that nickname right, but Doobie is funny, so I'm going with Doobie. I didn't take gym because everybody thought something was wrong with my throat all the time, which they assumed was asthma. Is everybody just stupid? So I'm excluded from it. Sonia was sitting beside me, and she leaned over to me to talk, even though neither of us broke the rules often. Hey Morgan, she said. Eh? What is it, Sonia? I asked worriedly. I was still nervous, even around my friends, but Sonia and Doobie understood. You have the answer to number 6 wrong. Look at it again, she said, pointing to my paper. Oh, thanks, Sonia, I said. You're always such a good friend. I just wish you were a gem like me. Shut up! That was mean, I'm sorry, but stop. I always feel so different from everyone else because of my lineage. I started to sniffle. You don't have any lineage! You just randomly became a gem! It's not like you're a Steven situation where a human and gem had a baby. You just magically became one through the power of kink. Stop talking like you've always been like this. You haven't. Yeah, by all accounts, you're kind of a freak of nature, right? Like Steven is. No offense to Steven, but considering the circumstances, you're a little wonky, right? You don't make sense. So it makes sense that you would feel a little bit ostracized and a little bit oh god, I'm so different from everybody else. Oh no. Especially with her level of anxiety. But stop it. I started to sniffle. Oh no, it's okay, Morgan, Sonia said. I'm like a crystal gem in spirit, like that one Connie girl. I even know how to beatbox, so I'd be really good fighting gem shards. How does that even make any sense? You see, now I'm just annoyed. Yeah, you're really good at beatboxing, I said, thinking the last time we sparred as friends. I was hardly able to get my weapon, a scythe. Of course your weapon is a scythe, because what else would it be? Out before Sonia had knocked me to the ground. She'd been taught how to beatbox. I don't think you know what beatboxing means. Unless I'm missing something. Am I missing something? Is there a style of fighting called beatboxing? Is there? No, I don't think there is. I'm trying to Google it on my phone, but I don't think there's a style of fighting called beatboxing. I think you just mean boxing. Or do you mean like that dance fighting that people do? I forgot what it's called exactly, but if I remember correctly, it was a style of fighting invented by slaves so they could fight without getting caught and getting in trouble because it would just look like they were dancing. I don't remember what it's called at all, but it's really cool. But I assume you just mean boxing. She knows how to box. She had been taught how to beatbox from her parents from a little age. Just like she'd been taught how to speak other languages like Japanese and Spanish and French and Dutch and Australian? Don't Australian people speak English? Excuse me? Listen, I'm not the smartest cookie of the bunch, okay? Like, I'm pretty stupid, but I'm pretty sure there's no separate language they speak in Australia. Unless I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Hang on. Yeah, no, Australia legally has no official language. However, English is by far the most commonly spoken and has been entrenched as the de facto national language since European settlement. You didn't do a lot of research when writing this fan fiction, did you? You just kind of went for it. Which, like, to get the basics down, that's definitely fine. You just gotta sit there and you just gotta spill all of your thoughts down onto paper or, like, onto your Google Doc or whatever you're using to write. Just to get the basic idea, down, right? But after that, you gotta go back through it. And you gotta really think about some things. Because that right there doesn't make any sense. Neither does the beatboxing. Because it's not a fighting style. It's not a fighting style. It's something else entirely. I rubbed my forehead in memory. Just then, the teacher started talking. Her name was Miss Transylvania, and she was tall. What a dope-ass name, Miss Transylvania. Yes, I love that. And had long black hair and gray eyes and pale skin, and people joked that she was a vampire. But the crystal gems that Stephen and I found out one time when we were investigating that she was just misunderstood. I felt sorry for her, and she understood my anxiety almost as much as Sonia did. Also, she knew I was a gem, but hid it from everybody else because she valued my privacy. Students, we will be having a talent show in a few days, said Miss Transylvania. Miss Morgan, it would be an honor if you entered. Why would she just call out? Okay, if she understands that this person has anxiety, she should not be calling out this student in the middle of class, like specifically. That would throw me into a panic attack almost instantly. I hated it when teachers just randomly called on me for no reason. If this teacher understands Morgan's anxiety, like it says she does, that she should know that this is not a good idea. I got all nervous because everyone was looking at me. You see? See? Exactly that. I would rather die. Well, maybe. I hope I will be busy. When is it? Next week. You'll have plenty of time to prepare, darling, said Miss Transylvania. Anyways, continue with your algebra silently. The test will be tomorrow, lovelies. I frowned, feeling bad because I wasn't as good at algebra as Sonia. Just then, though, my throat started to feel weird, and I got nervous. Miss Transylvania, I asked loudly, standing up and raising my hand. May I please go to the bathroom? Yes, of course, dearie, Miss Transylvania, she said. I left, and Sonia got up and left after me. I went into the bathroom holding my neck, only to unwrap my bandages and see that my Morganite gem was glowing. Oh no, I said quietly to Sonia. Not during school. What is it? Asked Sonia. Just then, Doobie ran into the bathroom too. Morgan, is something wrong? What are you doing in the girls' bathroom, broski? Get out! Leave! Weirdo. I'm just kidding. He's just worried about his friend. But get out! He asked worriedly. The gems need me, I said, trembling. Now! What do you mean? What? And if she became a gem through Jasper, wouldn't she be a Jasper and not a Morganite? Because Jasper is a quartz, Morganite is a type of beryl. I think I'm saying that right. Beryl? Either way, not the same type of gem. What are you doing? Stop it. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand. I'm very confused. But that's all I'm gonna be reading for now, for this video, because Jesus. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new. Because if you don't, I'm gonna steal your toes. Goodbye.